Good morning, everybody. How are we all doing today? Some new names in the chat as well. Owen, Soldier, Willow the Grey, Appy, Vade's here. Good. Some regulars. Ed, Dean. Wow, you're all coming in now. Striker, Mark. How are we all? You're doing your finals right now. Good luck, Ed. I'm sure you'll smash it, mate. Oh, training was good last night. Wilson's here as well. SNG. Scott as well. We have got quite an exciting episode today, haven't we? Because we're going to try and use... I say try. It's not like we're going to have to do anything about it. We're going to use Ryan Gravenberch, who, God only knows, we signed from our rivals Ajax. Which, it puts out a statement. I still can't believe we got him either, Vade. I genuinely can't believe it. When I clicked on the transfer market and I seen his name, I thought, oh, have I not selected interested in transfer? It's so weird. It's going well, Owen. How are you, my friend? Gravenberch looks like a Pogba regen. Well, he has Pogba tendencies, plus he's 6'3", isn't he? 6'4". But also, he has the work rate in teamwork, which is better, isn't he? So, it's mental. Does he have Ajax as a supported club or a favourite club due to him playing there? He must have. We'll take a look. Because he's from Amsterdam, I'm sure of it. We are here for Gravenberch to win everything. Absolutely. I think if he was a supporter, he wouldn't have joined. We'll take a look. Let's have a look then. Let's go straight in and have a look. Because my thinking is that he must be, I'm sure he's from Amsterdam. £40 million as well. It's a bit of a steal, really, isn't it? But yeah, 6'3", and he has the teamwork and work rate that's better. And he's only going to get better as well. We know he has fantastic potential on this game. Information. Yeah, he's a supporter.
Red light.
Almost got me there, Dean.
Green light.
You almost got me. He was born in Amsterdam.
Red light. Green light.
Ooh.
Red light. Green light.
I think we're all good. Good morning, Rob. How are you, mate? Yeah, I'm so shocked by it. And former manager Ten Hag is there. Danzel, is he good? No, he's fucking awful. From Amsterdam, favourite club is Ajax, loves the manager. See how awake you are, trying to catch you off guard, I love it. You play centre-back and striker. Yeah, Ten Hag's still there, so it's not like Ten Hag's left and he's like, oh, fuck this. He's still there. Morning, world. Glad you enjoyed the rebuild, mate. So bizarre. Everybody seems to have loved it. I didn't even check to see what the views are like this morning. I basically woke up about 20 minutes ago, grabbed myself a bowl of cereal, grabbed myself a cup of tea, and came on here. 6,000 views. Lovely stuff. That's exactly where I was hoping it would be when I woke up this morning. 1,000 views behind Manchester United one, though. Just shows how much that picked up. Very well, thanks. Loves the rebuild this week. Your dad's face at the end was priceless. So good. We're going to do... I'm going to spoil it for you guys. Not going to spoil it, but I'm going to let you know what we're going to do. We're going to do a little mini-series of Spurs being relegated with my dad. I think I have to, right? It happened at the end of a rebuild. Oh, God. Almost got me.
Green light.
It happened at the end of a rebuild, which means I think we have to do it.
Red light. Green light.
And then, obviously, on top of the rebuild usually, so...
Green light.
So yeah, it's not going to be a massive thing. Well, I think we're just going to simulate a few years and see how they do after, and then also simulate how we do with them after. I think that's a good way of going about it, right? Be a good little way to see how they get on after that. So, 2 days' time, we have the Heron-Vien game. Uriel Celli is now our only team leader. Kind of worries me. Kind of worries me a little bit. Dad looked heartbroken. He did, didn't he? Bless him. Hate this feature after 2 times. We are going to up the thing. I've only it's low at the minute just so that we can enjoy it while it's new. But I will up it once I come up with like more things to do. Okay, Koulibaly's been training really well in training. I've been really happy with him as well, to be honest. Free signing, 24 years of age. What a signing. He's come in, 7.35 average rating without getting a goal or assist. That impresses me, big time. I thought Sangare was good. This guy's way better. This guy is way better. His physicals as well. Stunning. Lovely. Like, oh, what have we done? It's quality, wasn't it? Morning, Mr. Hazy. The Ipswich rebuild is pretty accurate. The Ipswich board are a bit weird in real life, to be honest. I just couldn't believe it. Going into the Premier League, and I was just like, because obviously I played pre-season. So when it got to the Premier League and I seen I didn't have a budget, I was like, oh, I need to wait for the season to transfer over then. And it just never, like, they never gave me anything. Yes. I almost forgot as well. We got, oh, he counts as homegrown as well. I forgot about that. We got Luca Pellegrini for 3. Oh shit, is he not going to count anymore? For £3 million. No, he's 19. He should. So who did we take out? We need to take somebody out. Ah, this is our problem. Maro Jr., maybe? Yes. That works. Okay. Oh, that's the Champions League. That's fine then. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. In the league, I think we're all good. Oh, shit. Please tell me I registered him in the league. How do I see? I'm sure we did. I'm sure we'll be fine. We haven't. I'll be livid. Yes, so we have Heravien. Question, though. Where do we play Ryan Gravenberch? I know it's a silly question, because he's got to play. But where? Because if you think about it, the players that he comes in the same position have been playing really well. Box to box. But we don't use a box to box. We already have. Duggo, good morning to you, sir. How are you? You'd say the Roman playmaker. That's where, really, out of the positions, that's where I would put him. But that means he's better than Eustachio. He's better than... who else is the other player that we use there? My dad knows nothing about like YouTube stuff. He just put... Because somebody replied on the Ipswich rebuild yesterday called Mick McCarthy with a picture of Mick McCarthy. And he was like, do you think that's Mick McCarthy? I was like, no, Dad. He's like, yeah, but can't you get in trouble for that? Bless him. Think you had the most influence there? He's better than your entire team, let's be fair. Yeah, true. Slap him at centre-back. It just shows how spending 2 years in the Championship is pretty vital if you want to aim for the Prem. You get a chance to build some depth. That's true, yeah. Yeah, we got Eustachio. We've been using... blah, 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 blah. Where is he? Oh, Vermin. Joey Vermin. We've been using him there too. And he's really good. It's going to be weird, isn't it? We got Gravenberch for £40 million. 20 million up front, 20 million in installments. Worth it, right? It's got to be worth it. Because we can't drop Uriel Celli. It was a good piece of business just to get one over. Really. Where's Guilherme Montoya? If I like... So, I don't know whether now, because we need to stick him in the senior team, don't we? I keep forgetting about him being in the lower team. Because he's good enough. But do we get him to play for the young team? Let's not, and just see if we start using him, and then remind me. When we start rotating, we're going to have to use him anyway, I think. Right. Let's quick pick it and see what they suggest. So they would take out Uriel Shelley, but we can't do that. We can't do that. No way. Uriel Shelley's just been way too good. We'll go that. Yusuf Demir's struggling, so we'll take him out for now. We're going to play Zeisiger. We need to change that to that. So, let's bring in Shelley into the Roman playmaker. Change those two around like that. Bascagli on the right. Bascagli's been doing class. Then we bring in Luca Pellegrini. Take Vermin out. Just survived my first season in La Liga with Huesca. Chucky has to be the greatest shadow striker in the game. Surprised lack of quality outside the top 8. Thought I'd be relegated for sure. Chucky's really good, right? Quite a young player too. You sold Chilling your save? Did you get a big profit from him though? That's the beauty about him, right? Either his class feel or you just sell him for a profit. Gotta be Joey. That team looks sexy. Just like you, Dean. Sold for about 20 million. Not bad. So there we go. I think this is arguably our best team. Our best lineup. And it's just a rotational thing, right? We've got enough players now that we've got, other than I'd say, the wingers. Pellegrini wants number 3. That's good. Gravenberch. We can give you 28. That's my birthday. Of July. Write it down in your calendars. I want a card. I want a present. 28th of July. I'm 30 next year as well, viewers. Blech. What should be in the wingers? Got Gakpo at the back post. Back post injury, yeah. But if we lose Gakpo and Madweki, we'd have nobody. Other than obviously a loan signing of Yusuf Demir. That's arguably the next place that we need to start upgrading. Upgrading / like bringing in other players. It could, to be fair, Gravenberch could do a good job there. Do you remember when this guy was really good? Sarpreet Singh. Was that Bayern Munich? Yeah. Pellegrini is great, but a card merchant drives me nuts. Oh, really? Somebody said that in the last one as well, actually. Come on then. Let's see how he does in his first game. 92 boys, indeed. Chelly. Oh. Same as your little brother's birthday? Well, there you go. You can't forget it now. Striker, you can't forget it. So, I'll remember that. Yeah, it was me. He got red cards from out the wazoo. Cost me a fino and sold him. Well, the fact that we got like 39 million for Philip Max, I could not turn that down. It's allowed us to buy Ryan Gravenberch, so I don't mind too much. There's Luca. I mean, we've bought Ryan Gravenberch. We've bought Luca Pellegrini. There's death taxes, but Luca scores from corners, right? That's his 13th goal this season. And this is only our 3rd game in the league. Haha. Wanna bet he got his birthday present last year in August. Quality. Lorenzo the Tower Luca. Let's go. Go on, Lorenzo. Oh, lovely. From Gravenberch, he's going to get pick up an assist. Maybe not. Back post, Cody Gakpo. Should have scored. Morning, Hood. Show me that beast Gravenberch. He's in there, mate. He's in there. He's going to score for you right now. Oh, it's a penalty. We could give it to him, to be fair. How was that a penalty? Just did nothing, really, is it? Chet Chucky is exceptional. What other CM AM comes with that much finishing? I don't think there is any, no. Oh, shit. We still got Sam Johnson on pens. Oh, for fuck's sake. Last stream, we forgot that we put him up for corners and he scored straight away. First game of the season. We have to change that. I forgot my spray. My eye spray. Fleming. Oof, that was a close one. Hervienne is my local team. Donate them some points. Well, they almost got one there. Okay. I can't believe that. Who is good at pens? Is it going to be Chele? Although Lorenzo is 14-14, which I kind of rate because it's good composure. Oh, that's annoying, right? Looking forward to this weekend. I am. I mean, the only predicament is that you want to be in that top 6, don't you, really? So that you're guaranteed to get one of these legends. Luca. Oh, he's at the post. And then if you got first pick, who'd you go for? Because you got 600 million as well. So you could go for anyone in the world, really. And you don't have to worry about your transfer budget. Because there's a few players that I'm like, oh, make sure you get him. Like, make sure you get him. And I just think, yeah, but there's other players who are like that. And I can't decide who I'm going to... Because there's... How many teams is there? How many players there? 10 or 12 in there. Oh, Cody Gakpo. That's a terrible goal. Yeah, I can't work out who I'm going to prioritise. Which teams have notoriously small centre-backs? I want to have some fun with Luca. Spain. Spain have notoriously small centre-backs. Luke, if you don't go for Pulisic first round, I'm defecting to Mike. I'll try and get Pulisic, Rob. Just for the memes. We've had a lot of shots. I love when he says that. We've had a lot of shots. Score some more. To be fair, we have had 15 shots. I was watching the drafting yesterday. I think far too many are too careful with their money and end up with a few actual impact players. Just average squads. Well, yeah, we got 600 million this time, and 6 legends are being added. Raul, Maldini, Gerrard, Giggs. I can't remember the other 2. Bergkamp, and there's one more. So I think if I had first pick, you go for one. Oh, Raul. Did I say Raul? I think I said Raul. If I had first pick, I'd go for one of them because they're a novelty, and I'm never going to be able to draft them again potentially. And I'd have to look to see who's good. Because, like, I used to love Raul. And Bergkamp's really good too. But are they going to be good in the match engine? You need to see their pace. How much is Nuno Tavares? I'm 8 to 9 seasons in, and he's way too expensive for me. Henry's the other one. Oh, is it? Is it Henry? It'd have to be Henry, right? It's got if that's you've got to go Henry then Maldini. If you're in the top two, you've got to go for those two. Well, Gravenberch is on a 6.6, so this is terrible. We'll put in Joey. Koulibaly as well. $199%. 100 even. A lot of very good league winners in that list. And Gerrard. Whoever drafts Maldini won't be getting VVD as well. Depends where you are in the draft, really. But I doubt it, yeah. Because there's just so many people drafting. Ajax scored in the 86th minute to win the game. Right, let's make sure we don't concede here. Sangary's been booked already. Changes to that and the DM we'll put on defense. Just secure it at the back. Let's just hope we just don't concede. What a ball. Pull it back. Cody Gakpo again. He loves that back post. He's very good at it. Got asked on Twitter scored wild today about Mike Dean. Proper shocker. Everton probably should have had 2 red cards. He missed loads of fouls from both sides and all sorts. He nearly lost control of the game at one point. He's not a very good ref, right? Not a very good ref. Entertaining game, though, yesterday. Gotta be said. And that final goal. Whoa. Morning, Nightbird. How are you, mate? Thoughts on the Rams' first game in chat? I didn't watch it live because I was at wrestling, but from what I've seen and heard, the first 30 minutes was arguably the best that we've played. And statistically, he won the ball back the most ever times in the final third since Fergie. In his first game. That's mental. Defensive efforts were crucial because we held on at the end. Not going to say anything to Lorenzo. Play it cool. Oh, Jordanov got 3 as well. It's going to be a race between Jordanov and Lorenzo Luca. And Lorenzo Luca will win. I'm very good, mate. I'm very good, Nightbird. It was a great game. Goal definitely worthy of a winning game. And even their first goal was, yeah. When it bounced off the bar. Cracking header as well. How he's managed to do that. Well done, Cody. You bloody legend. Your back post wizard. If he does well, would you give it to him full time? Oh, I don't know. It depends what the other option would be. If it's like Ten Hag, then I'd go Ten Hag. And then leave. And then I would keep, obviously because he's got a 2-year deal. I'd keep him in like the director of football consultancy role which he's been doing at Leipzig and the Red Bull teams, because he's really fucking good at making sign-ins. Like, the amount of really good players. Oh! I had a chat with Euro Celli earlier. He's worried that Ryan Gravenberch has been signed to replace him. Oh! Never. Never Uriel. How is he the only team leader? He's 21. Leadership 13. If he wins the Champions League, I'll give it to him anytime he asks. That's true. Morning, Sam. I'm very good, mate. How are you? I think it was a good start, but... Oh, I need to go up. But still look like we're struggling to break down the low block. And if you need Fred to dig you out of things, you've got to go wrong somewhere. Well, I think it was 45-minute training session, isn't it? Like, we need to give him a lot more time on the training pitch, because we've got games coming like every 4 days at the minute. He's been one of the best signings in the Prem as well this season, 1.8 million, and how much he's done. I was also very, very surprised of quite how good Andre Gomez. Andre Gomez is really good coming on. So what's surprised Richarlison was able to stay on side? Twice, wasn't it? So bad. Might be worth sticking for an extra year until if Ten Hag isn't available. I don't think Poch or Rodgers are the answer. I don't think so either. Striker, I don't think so. You need to sign more leaders. I do. That's the trouble with signing young players. Ajax are trying to get Zapta. Who's that? Morning, Superboa. How are you, sir? We just did Arsenal things an hour at the start playing to defend 1-0 lead like it's the 89th. Bamyang's finisher, really like the guy. If he doesn't have any pace anymore, hasn't for a couple of years now, and you can't hit a banana door. My friend, when they signed Aubameyang, was like, "Oh, he is going to be the best player ever." I was like, "Mate, all he's got is pace." And then when he was the Golden Boot winner, whoever it was, he ripped the piss out of me. And then last night he just messaged me saying, "Now Aubameyang's done." Zapata, don't think it's Duvan Zapata. From Atalanta, is that in real life? Surely not. Fine, thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. I look at all the promises that we've got to do. And now still wants to be sold. Ain't happening. Knowing your game, they're trying to get sign Zapata from PSG. Oh. Any good regens in the save yet? No, we're only in the 3rd season. Although we have signed a couple. But we signed players who used to be in our team. This man. And we accidentally released. So he looks really good. And we spent 250k on him. But we released him. This team got him for free. Then we signed him back again in the same season. Oh dear. But he could be good. Good off the ball, good flair. Plays in the Canberra, which we don't use yet, but 5-star potential. Worth 22 million. Alright, I'll take that. If I get Duvan Zapata, he's going to score so many goals in the Eredivisie. True. We should be worried about that. Surprised he'd come back after getting released. I know, I was thinking exactly the same. Is that Dutch Youngberg? Very similar name. But we've also done it with a Somalian player as well. We released him, and then my scouts had like a really good rating of him because obviously he was at the team, and I was like, oh, he's good. Free transfer as well. Signed him, and then realised, oh, we've released him. And now we've got to wait 2 years for him to come back. This guy, I think it is. Yeah. Somalian. So he joins us, but now he doesn't join us till he's 18. And the big time mistake, so he won't be playing any games. But he used to play for us. We could allow trial. I should have done that earlier before. So you could just play in the youth team. Who you guys talking about at Mazzala? Daniel Braganca in your scouting list. He's amazing. He is really good. He was better last year as well.
Red light. Green light.
Ah! Almost got me again, Mark.
Red light. Green light.
Green light.
Red light. Green light.
Woo! What a feel-good story. You've let him go back to Somalia to be a pirate for a few years, then bring him back once he's done. Oh, dear. Have you played about with the Kit Basher at all? I have not, no. Some big-time players on this list, really. What's Braganca looking like? Oh, actually, he does look really good. Although we've got like 3 or 4 players who look very similar now. What League of Nations do I need to load to find Uriel Celli? Peru. So if you go on advanced settings when you start the database and load up Peru, you should find him there. Excelsior. Oh no. Got a concussion for 2-3 weeks. Fuck. Do you have Argentina? I do have them loaded, yeah. If you load up Peru, you can find Uriel Celli and the second best player, Paddington Bear. Hey man, I signed Lukaku at 33 with Club Brugge. Whoa. That's quite shocking that he's gone to Club Brugge. Will you look up Gino Malika? I'll do anything for you, Mark. You know that. Miloko. There he is. 19. He looks like a cool dude. Shaved part of his eyebrows off. Player! The rest of him doesn't look too good. It's not bad, Mike. Depends what league you're in. Legit, there's a player called Paddington Bear? No way. You are lying.
Red light. Green light. Red light.
Lying.
Green light. Red light. Green light.
He was much better for me last season. You're trying, Dean. I'll give you that. I saw your hand move. Ow. No way. You're a... Gakpo good enough for a Premier League club? Depends what club you are. Probably not like the top 4. But I'd say he's good enough for like top 6 down. He's been really good for us. Just scored so many goals in the back post. 18 goals last season. Mind you, in the Dortmund rebuild, he was much better. Who was? Gakpo? Or Celli? Or Paddington Bear? Okay, so we scored 10 goals and only conceded 1 so far. We're doing really well in the league. Excelsior! Gino Milico. Oh, you downloaded the rebuild. That's cool. I need to do the Ipswich one this week. I need to remember to do them all. Brackets does well again. 8.7. Keeps on getting man of the match. Well, there is a Pikachu in Brazil. That's crazy, right? Gap was at Newcastle, my save. He's a really good player. And because he's young as well, and he's from the Dutch league, it's quite cheap to pick up. I don't recognise him before. Isaac Peterson. He's a really good goalkeeper. Excelsior. Who picked this team? Let's go. Oh, it's because I selected next match only. I think we rest Gravenberch for this game. Is Demir back? He isn't. We could bring him back on the bench for the next one. Morning, Genki. How are you, mate? Oh, Antonio's here as well. Let's go for that. How are we, gents? Best thing later in saves is raiding City and PSG for the top players they froze out. That's so true. There's always a few. Just had Fernandez win the Ballon d'Or, I might say. 64 assists and 24 goals in the season. Obviously, Pulisic was injured this year, but those numbers are insane. Just used my Twitch Prime and it didn't show up. Brilliant. Well, thank you anyway. I also just signed Gravenberch in my save. I wanted him but didn't have the cash. Well, we were lucky, really. We got in there early. I did it for the league. I did it just to keep him in the league. Will today be the day my shopping order that was arranged for Saturday finally arrives? Bit sick, my oldest son is positive for COVID. Oh, shit. Hope he's alright, Genki. Here he's bound for Mentor in Amsterdam now. That's a... It's weird, we checked. He's a supporter of Ajax and he likes Ten Hag. It's so bizarre. Luca! Corner tactics. Oh... Played Inter in the beta. Barella was by far my best player. Could never find anyone to replace him because he was just the best. He is really good. As like a ball winner, as a box-to-box midfielder, his mental attributes are just insane. There it is again. Maybe we'll have to just put Crouchy in. Oh, it's a red card already. Barella and Zaniolo are crazy good to me in the match engine. That's it, what it said to me. Yeah. It's got pass as well, so rare for a ball winner. That's true. Lorenzo can hit a free kick, viewers. By the way, corner setup with Paul Onuachu from Genk is just incredible. Yeah, because he's like 6'7", right? Bring back a Hatteran. Oh, he's awful though, isn't he? Have you taken Johnson off pens? He's not actually playing, but I forgot to take him off pens. You are right. Zaniolo just got bought by AC Milan for me and carrying them to the title at the moment. He scored about 20 in 11 games. He wasn't as good last year either. We'll praise them. We're doing all right. That's so poor from Wilbur. All that time and space, he just runs straight into their player. Go on, Lorenzo. To his Italian friend. Oh, what a header that is! Bosh. Edge of the area. Doesn't even care. That is mental. Hi there, how did you manage to sign Gravenberch? To be honest, we still don't really know. We had 40 million. God, that is some header. Just finished second in our Liga with Sevilla with club record points and wins. Oh, that's annoying. But you paid approached him to sign. Lorenzo has a hat-trick in the first half again. So we sold Philip Max for £40 million. He cost 150 million plus on my save at Christmas. This is the third season now, so his contract might have gone down. But yeah, we paid 20 million up front, 20 million in add-ons across the next few months. All good. 15 goals for Luca already. At this pace, he's getting 100 plus this season. Imagine that. Barcelona went terrible, but City are signing Fati this summer. Do you think Ansu Fati's going to stay at Barcelona in real life for his whole career? Another first half hat-trick. The man's unstoppable. Unbelievable, right? It's going to be hard to keep hold of him. He's got a £20 million release clause. Morning, Dino. What's the plan for this save? Are you trying to win the Champions League? We are indeed. We're going to see how long it takes us to win the Champions League with PSG. Cheetah!
This isn't the Omega Look show.
It isn't! Look at the lights. That was sexy. 17 months. Fuck my life. How's it going, Luke? Say hi to Max and make a dad for me. Will do, my friend. I'm very good. Thank you very much. How are you, buddy? Oh, I know you've been working a lot recently. I think Fati's going to be the next Messi, a wonderful winger that stays there his whole career. Obviously, not as good as Lionel. Yeah, I mean, I think they are prone to have those types of players, aren't they? Does he want a new contract, get their release clause out? Yeah, I need to just keep an eye on that, really. Because he's only just signed one in June. Because the Chelsea... Oh, I think the release clause to begin with was like 12 million. Is Pulisic still playing at a small English club? I think so. Con, thank you very much for following, my friend. Shall we take off Chelly and put on Gravenberch and just see how he does in this role? Does anyone else find if the want appears decks of players always piss and spares? Wasn't it 48 because we worked out you'd still be about to make the profit? It was 48 after like all the stuff for the contract. Well, that was Gravenberch's one though, isn't it? Lorenzo Luca's release clause is 20 million. Because best of 4 players in the championship. Was way more excited about Barca's midfield. Nico, Gavi and Pedri will become the best midfield in the world. I'd like to think that they'd all do well. Elias as well on the right wing. He looks really good. Akamak. Let's make a final change in midfield. We'll keep Joey on because he's doing well. Eustaquio. They said the best one to Leipzig though. Yeah, I mean, Moriba. But then if he didn't have the attitude to stay there, then they've done the right thing, right? Corner ball. Ooh. Having to wear a mask when you have a beard fucking sucks. It is shit, isn't it? Lorenzo. Oh, he's at the bar. Could have been 4 headers. Spurs been after Koundé for 2 seasons. No bids. I always have that. On rebuilds, I always see that. Very good for Leipzig. Very good signing for them. Such a Leipzig signing as well, isn't it? Joey gets it in. Lorenzo! He's at the bar again. Been doing a Barca save. Oh.
Green light.
Managed to clear all their debts by 2025, but now to Stegen, Pedri, and De Jong all want new contracts on 500k a week.
Green light.
Don't know if it's worth it. That's the trouble. That's the trouble I had in the rebuild.
Red light. Green light.
Ah. That's the trouble I had in the rebuild. And that third season, Mick, with Griezmann is just gross. Leipzig are an unfairly stacked midfield. Tell me about it. I struggled. Okay, good win. 3-0, Lorenzo. Rules again. The guy's just unbeatable. You got any good regens yet? We've got a couple in our youth squad, but none who has come through and you look at it and think, yeah, he's going to be amazing. 11 goals in just 4 games. This is gross. Leipzig were after PSV's manager Schmidt, and he rejected them. Really? Morrison just emailed me to tell me that the order that they didn't show up yesterday wasn't going to make it yesterday. Like, yeah, I get that, Morrison's, but the fact it didn't arrive. Oh, let's just keep hugging him and see if he wants to sign another contract. I can't take it out. Griezmann ran his contract down, is now on Arsenal, 150k a week. But he's already a millionaire, that's the trouble. Had Sesko at Bologna for 2 seasons, now Leipzig won him and he won't stay. It's so annoying, isn't it? It's so annoying. Griezmann 3rd season. Luke, please don't remind me of that. Never been so happy to pay 275k of a wage contribution when he was sold. Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? Good morning, Mr. Villa. What are good player instructions to put on players? Depends what role. Completely depends on what player and what role. I like crossing from the byline because I think it looks better in the match engine than crossing anywhere else. Saturday, yes, cheers, 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. We've got the playoff draft, and then we're going to play a little bit more of this after because the draft's only going to last an hour or so. So we'll play a little bit of the PSV save after. And then Sunday we also have the games with the playoffs. So would you put that on both wingbacks and wingers? Definitely on the wingbacks. If you're playing wingers, then yes. To be fair, Marsh has been tragic for Leipzig. He needed to go. It's a shame it didn't work though, right? Because they're like... He was really good at Salzburg. And I listened to a... wow, that's really cheap. He's still... I can't believe he's still there. I listened to a really good thing about Jesse March when he was instructing and about pressing and stuff like that. Followed yesterday, bro, so don't worry, got you covered. Good man. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here. Had a dream I was a wrestler. My gimmick was that I came out to I feel pretty and seem really nice and friendly. Then the bell would ring and I snapped, beat the shit out of my opponents. Like Festus. It'd be nice for it to work. I think he's best mates with Leipzig CEO as well, so must have sucked for him to fire him. Oh god, yeah. And I think he's already been linked with the assistant manager job at United, which is quite funny. Okay, so let's bring in Ryan Bosch. Anel is slightly struggling, but that's fine. Buscagli goes right back. We need to make sure The first 7 players are the ones that are in our team. That we want to have in our team. Also, Yusuf Demir's back. For you. Oh, no. He does actually play there, funny enough, but still. Why is Madueke unhappy? He wants a new contract. Yeah, that's fine. Huh. $26k. Love him. Go on, just give us that extra year. Yes. There's a draft today? No, Saturday, my friend. So sad they got rid of the touch version this year. Yeah, especially on like iPads and stuff like that. Does suck. So then I need Koulibaly in there for Sangari. And that is our first 11. How much is Gravenberch? 20 million up front, 20 million in add-ons. Maybe United will bring him in as permanent manager at the end of the season, Woodward style. That is something that Woodward would do. If you mention Festus, you can't forget biscuits and gravy. I have a wing-back on attack on both wing-backs, and that instruction is on both. And then I have 2 inverted wingers that don't have that instruction. What would you advise? Well, if you have inverted wingers, they don't cross in the byline because they invert. So you won't need that. But if you have wingers, then you would. Sangari in real life is better than Yaya Toure. He is good. He has been really good for us, but Koulibaly has just been absolutely insane since we got him. My pal and I did a network touch every year. The full-fat version is just too long for that. You could, if you just like did all the instructions to each other. All the responsibilities, sorry. If you did all the responsibilities and just left it up to like the assistants and stuff, you'd be fine. Bellingham and Sabitzer in midfield. It's a weird midfield. Come on then. Big game in the Champions League. Henderson's playing centre-back. What? Why don't they just put Fabinho there? What have you done with Maxi Romero? He's just not registered. He's not that good on here. Suppose it depends how long you take to do stuff. My wife and I get through about 80 seasons of a network game. Per FM edition, we still play loads of different games. You live the life, Aid. You live the life. What I do for my missus to play computer games. Instead, she would just sit there just scrolling on her phone. I was like, oh, it's so boring. I'm like, oh, she watched a TV show. She's like, yeah. And she's like, I was like, for fuck's sake. Had a youth player. His English. His name, Sufi Hong. Go on. Uh-oh. That's got to be ours to win. Yes or no? Koulibaly. Uriel Shelley. We're at Anfield as well. All the way back. Morning, Bill. Superstar signing. He's played 2 games so far. He's not really done the best, but still. There's the pass. Noni. Oh, it's unlucky. Yeah, she's really good at it as well. It's annoying. She absolutely destroyed me FM19. That is class. Any risk of divorce when she beats you in a cup final? Did you see Bellingham's interview? Get investigated by the police. It's ridiculous, isn't it, Rob? Why they... If they're investigating him, that's so stupid. If they're investigating the referees, then fair enough. My wife is playing League of Legends in the evenings after work, and to be honest, it's not that great when she says, can you watch the kids for 2 to 3 hours? Yeah, that's true. That's not good. Oh, yes, Pellegrini. Good positioning. Oh, that's bad. We are very lucky. We are very, very lucky. Get out. Good head by Gravenberch. Oh, we're all good. Very lucky we don't have kids, just us. We can relax and play games. That is cool as fuck. Right, okay. I'm going to demand some more. Come on. Let's be smart and be clever. I mean, I'll take an away draw. For sure. Gap has won back possession more than any other player in his team. Struggled to make inroads and attacking areas from central areas. Struggled for possession in the opposition half. Luca Pellegrini lost possession. Oh, so really, we lost possession on the right side. So we lost possession everywhere over the pitch. That's what basically they're trying to say. Henderson is playing crap. What we could do. I wonder if it'll work. You mark Jordan Henderson. And then in transition, we kick it long. And we'll just see if he's actually on Jordan Henderson. Slowly working on my girlfriend getting into FM. Started with fantasy football and she's enjoying that. Just needed to watch enough live games so she knows what's going on. Get her to watch you play, then she'll learn how to do it. My wife hates football, so naturally I need to get my daughter to like it. Oh, come on, let's not concede. From the corner. Oh, corners are shit. To be fair, that is definitely our goalkeeper's fault. That's Sam Johnson, that's not happening. Okay, that's annoying. As per if she wanted to play FM, she left for a week. To play FM, maybe. Right. Demir. Try that for now. Should I pick myself to the Champions League final on FM19? They both scored, so maybe she already has the gift. Probably. She's actually a genius. They bought Pedro Gonzalez as well. Oh, that's annoying. I let my son pick the lineup for a Champions League final once. Got absolutely battered. He was grounded for a week. Come on. We've got to try something. Uh-oh. That's Trent hitting it as well, isn't it? Right, I think the last thing I'm going to try. Pellegrini's injured. Bump these right up. Take off that and put that up. Luca hasn't had a look in this game. Could this be it? That's poor. Very poor. Uh-oh. Wow. Yeah, that was some force. Shit. Anyone else remember Ebola was the next big thing? God, there's some big things about Ebola, wasn't there? Basel, was it, where he was at? Before he moved to Germany? Kings like these, you're better off allow them to steamroll you in the first half, minimise risk and possession loss and movement, and just let them tire themselves out. I think you got to go for it, right? I mean, we're never expected to beat Liverpool, but Atletico Madrid, maybe. Maybe we could beat Atletico Madrid. I think 2-0's not bad away from home. Watch it be 3. What a tackle. I mean, 3-0's not bad away from home. Right. Damn you, Pedro Gonçalves. If not, Europa League win for the season. That's what I'm thinking. I don't really mind going into Europa League. We've got an amazing team who could win it. How good is Pedro Gonçalves? I mean, the goalkeeper's awful. For all 3 of those goals, he should be saving it. Sam Johnson's a goal we might not have even conceded. It might have been a 0-0. A lot of 6.3s that we can tell people off for. So where PSG go out and fall into Europa League and ruin your day. I've seen that happen so many times. Right, they seem not very happy with that at all. 1-0 Sam Johnson pen. Exactly. Oh, calf strain. Okay. One day's wages. Give him a warning. Right, let's see how good this works then. I find Barcelona early seasons quite often fall into Europa. Yeah, I've seen that happen a few times, to be fair. He says motivate himself more in future matches. Well, that didn't work. With no comment. Okay, that also didn't work. Try and motivate himself. Boom! Work rate and determination. Joey, good man. He gets to start the next game. Said he would try and motivate himself. Work rate, good. To be fair, his determination is already 18. Alright, that's fine. 4 days and we play Feyenoord. Big game as well. Massive game. So it was interesting last night, just Arsenal fans and Everton fans argue about who got shafted most by the ref. It's true though, Jack, and it was awful. Awful refereeing decisions. They do, but for some reason Xavi made them champions second season and third in my save. I play with Barca B. I'm waiting for Xavi to be sacked so I can apply for hopefully get the job to build them. He won the league 2 times in a row, but both seasons they got knocked out of the Champions League. Oh, that's annoying. That's cool doing the Barca B job. Waiting for the promotion. Man City with Haaland is scary. Hate Manager B teams, a player finally comes good and the main team brings them up to leave them to sit on the bench when they played every game for you. That's the challenge though, isn't it? Really? Barca have an amazing B-team coach as well. He normally gets touted for jobs right away. He went to Getafe on my save. And I beat him 7-1 in his first game. You can be manager for the B-team only. Yeah. Yeah, because they're in the leagues. Luke, can you and your dad do an FM22 Spurs rebuild, please? Would love to see the look on your dad's face if you won the Champions League. Well, we have something coming up in the next couple of weeks that you might enjoy. If you are a Spurs fan, Harden. It's even annoying the fact that they own the responsibility to sell my players. Ah, that's shit. It sounds like a good challenge, though. Luca is a threat. Well, yeah. He's got 12 goals already this season. Am I reading this title correctly? Yes, you are. £40 million, Ryan Gravenberch. Why did that just turn red behind me? Is there a ghost? Fully expect you to turn Harry Kane into a Mazzala. Imagine that. Makes sense, doesn't work like that in Norway for some reason.
Red light.
Maybe that's why. It's late to the party.
Green light. Red light. Green light.
Would I have died then? I think I might have died, you know.
Red light. Green light.
Gravenberch from the rivals, indeed. How we've managed to do it, I don't know. In the third season as well. I think I would have died. I think that first one I was slightly rocking. One of my save Harry Kane plays CM for Liverpool. I've seen it happen a few times. The AI are getting smarter, viewers. Come on then, let's trounce Feyenoord and Ryan Gravenberch put in some unbelievable performances and see what happens. Montoya? No, we'll keep Mudweki on because he's just signed a new deal, so it looks good, doesn't it? Next match only. Yeah, let's go for that. Do you think Fofana from Everton is on the same caliber that Koundé from Sevilla? Fofana from Everton? Do you mean Fofana from Leicester? But Fofana from Leicester has a potential of around about 176, which is hard-coded, and he tends to reach it. So if you have a chance of signing Fofana early on, do it. Because he becomes one of the best defenders in the game every single time. He is literally class. There's been 2 rebuilds that I have had to turn down signing Fofana because I've already signed him in a rebuild. And I'm like, oh, he's so good though. But I don't want to keep signing the same players because it could get like a bit boring. Fofana's my main centre-back in my save and he is fantastic. Yeah, Koundé is still the Europa League. Still in Europa League Sevilla. The only trouble with Koundé is he's like 6 foot or 5'11". But he's fast and he's still good defensively. It's just that he gets beat in the air. Come on then, Ryan. Big performance from Ryan Gravenberch today. I can smell it. There he is. Oh, he's already causing chaos. Ooh, hit bar. Papetti's been unreal too. I haven't really seen Papetti be good on this version yet. Def, taxes, Luca scores from corners. Rob, good morning, sir. How are you? Vardio and Oko are class. Oko's the guy from Salzburg, right? He might be short for a centre-back, but you can always use your keeper in the corners. Yeah. Bascagli! Oh. Imagine. 5 minutes in and he scores. Signing first season from Brescia, loaned him out, then he came back and I was like, he's improved so much, holy crap, and then he was straight into the team. I think he's 19 and 19 on pace and acceleration. Fuck. Small centre-back is fine if you have Luca. The small centre-back is not good if you come up against Luca, though. That's my thinking. Oh, this is lovely play. Oh, Ryan. Oh, he's so unlucky. Luca! And it's an assist for Ryan Gravenberch when it never should be. What is the keeper doing? How does that go in? Future teammate of Pulisic. Oh, it's so bad. It's Bijlo as well, who's like really good. Lorenzo for the hat trick. No way. No, Chelly's taking it. Oh, Lorenzo. I don't know whether to put Lorenzo on free kicks because I think he hits free kicks with power. Oh my god, he almost scored again. So he can score from further out, maybe? Engine always makes keepers look funny on recovery saves. Awful. Bad reactions. You still have 70 minutes. That's true. I mean, he usually scores the hat-trick in the first half. That's what we're waiting for. I must say I struggled to make a good 4-3-3 wide this year, but you always seem to nail it in your rebuilds. What's the key? So, the middle three, I think, are the most important. The roles that you put in there. So there's two roles that I always use for the DM. One is a DM. One is Anchorman. It depends whether... So in this league, I am classed as a superior team with PSV. So I use a DM on support. So he goes to support the attack. If I'm like mid-table or bottom half of the table, that is an Anchorman for me because it's a more defensive one. The two in the midfield, one of them I always let go wide in the Mazzala role. The other one is a playmaker. I like advanced playmaker, but roaming playmaker for me is something that I've never used before, so I've been using it this year. It seems to work really well. Then it all depends on your wingers, and fullback on attack has been definitely my go-to this year. Lorenzo! Oh! Obviously, you need a good striker. Actually, not going to score a goal at all. The two on the wings I've had as inside forwards or inverted wingers, depending on how good they actually are. But then it's down to your instructions, really. Keep the instructions not too complicated, and you should be fine. But all I do is basically I look to see all these tactic creators when they say they've got an unbelievable tactic. I look to see what they use, and then I just emulate something close to it and create something that I know is good in the match engine. I think Clayt's had a video with a keeper that was so bad. I did see that, to be fair. Loving the halfback this year with wingbacks. Halfback's been good as well, to be fair, yeah. Halfback, Anchorman. What is the difference between those two? I've got a tactic video coming out tomorrow, by the way. by Coinbird. If you remember the video where I played Coinberg in draft, everybody was asking to see his tactic. Well, he's been designing a new tactic, and he sent it over to me, and I've tested it, and it's fantastic, to be honest. So we'll see that on Wednesday. Demir. I'll take off Shirley and put on Joey. Yeah. I want to rest Anel. Strikerless, indeed. So what's someone on that? There we go. Been testing a 4-2-2 formation based on Rangnick's player style, and it's really good so far. Absolutely love Segundo Volante. Segundo Volante is a really good role. Demir on the free kick. I'm surprised he doesn't consider tactical familiarity a problem. Oh, I think game by game he doesn't. So, for instance, like when he's playing PvP, he doesn't worry about tactical familiarity that much. For strikerless, anyway. Gravenberch is in. Oh, such a shot. I've used Pogba there, and he was class. It was perfect role for Pogba. Wish we could have one more player. 4-1-2-3-1. Well, we're looking very comfortable. We'll lower the tempo down. We'll stop the overlap. We're already slowing the pace down. Drop the line a little bit. Bring the intensity right down. We want to get attacked with every niche player roll in to see what would happen. Like the Engonch. Engonch, Segundo Volante. The Ramdeuter on the wings. Are they going to score from this and give me a bit of a worry? Oh my god. In draft, I don't think there even is a variable. Yeah. Yeah, draft doesn't matter too much. Why target man one side, Ramdeuter the other? We haven't seen... I might do a video, actually, with target forward and wide target forwards. 3 target forwards. I think somebody's already done it. They might have already done it. Libero with 2 wide centre-backs. Nice work, everybody. Very good. City have completed the fatty signing on my save. £123 million rises to 148. Arnautovic, Luca, and a tall left winger. Mandzukic, is he still around? Most improved position this year? Roman playmaker for me. Luca with another 2 goals. We need to get that. We need to get it out of him. £20 million release clause. He's just underneath it. We're going to be screwed if somebody signs it for 20 million. Do a video with 5 target forwards, 3 up top with 2 on the wings. Oh. That will be mental. Luca centre target, Paulson on the right. Or I could do like a poacher and 4 target forwards. Coinbird also uses also likes using Roman playmakers. What do you feel like they do different? I feel like they're better now with the ball. and better at finding space. Last season, it kind of got lost. And like you just stick to DLP because else you get counter-attacked. But I feel like with the ball, they're better. And without the ball, they get back into the correct spot. Morning, Simsil. He's doing okay. He's got 1 assist so far, which doesn't really an assist. Did you see about Iago Aspas? He injured himself scoring against Valencia, so he took a shirt off and got a yellow so that he was banned for the... Yes! Genius. Absolute genius. All your other players just set to cross on site. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Rodney, for the follow. Change that right around. Didn't like that at all. Thank you, Caramilito. Sorry. Just apologise, Luke. Just apologise. You got his name wrong. There's a lot of good tactics that use ton of roam from position instructions this year. Might be something to it. I think so. I think it's all about finding space. The match engine's advanced now, so the player's a little bit more clever. So finding space obviously works a lot better. Victor Lindelof for 14 million. I just want to get on his good book so I can keep him. So in theory, Trequartistas should be really good. I mean, yeah, if you look at Ryan Cassidy's tactic that he did, he used 2 Trequartistas in that. And it was like Salah and Mane. And they just destroyed the league. In practice, I've only tried them once, but he's averaged like a 6.1 for me. Who is that? He's not bad. Ajax just won 6-0. So they're still just winning every single game. When do we play them? That's going to be a huge game. That'll be next stream. Maybe. Maybe a stream after that. Top Tiger recommendation. Love it when they do this. Adam Hlozek. Well, we're waiting. Because he goes out of contract. He goes out of contract next year. So we're waiting until January. So what I might do... declare interest as top target. Just so he knows. Do not sign another deal, my friend. We are looking to buy you. Then we had the most important game. The Copenhagen game. The Europa League qualifiers, I'm going to call it. Sam Johnson back yet? He is! Thank God for that. Hlozek, Luca, Saskill was my best strike force so far this year. Pressing forward, target forward, pressing forward. That's not bad at all. Mine's been Luca and Piccoli, both advanced forward. Piccoli, that's the Atalanta one, right? Thought so. Yeah, he does look good. I haven't seen him at his max yet. I think FM Scout did a video on him, didn't they? Right, I'm going to go for a quick wee, but this is a kickoff highlight, so I want to see what happens first. It's been very good for me. He scored 36 league goals this season. Wow. Lorenzo, whip across in. Cody Gakpo. Every time. Backpost header, Cody Gakpo. Can't argue. Oh, what? They scored in 2 minutes. Oh my god, what a goal that is! Fair play. Roma will win Serie A on occasion their first season. They have an excellent squad. Yeah, they've got Tammy Abraham. He's just so good. Uh-oh. Sam Johnson's still on pens. Morning, Sousa. Tammy Abraham, Pellegrini, Zaniolo. Yeah. And their centre-backs are class as well. Ibanez is so good. No, 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 no. Come on. Oh, thank God for that. Very good, Caesar. How are you, mate? Lorenzo! Yes, come on. What team are you doing? It's a weird comment. Can you not see on PSV? Kambula's exciting centre-back for them as well. Just a little bit slow, isn't he? That was a lucky. Do you think FM22 is better than FM22? Do you mean 21? Yeah. It is better, yeah. The match engine's so much better. You can do a lot of different things. It's not just gauge press anymore. FN22 is garbage. FN22 is much better. Oh, chat. So toxic. What a goal that is. Lorenzo. Bosh. Deadline Day and Next Gen are worth it alone. Deadline Day makes it so good. He can hit them, can he? He can hit them, Lorenzo. Good lord. He's got a weapon of a foot on him. Lorenzo Luca makes FM22 better. Yes. FM22 is the one. Much better than FM22. Oh, you're all such piss takes. I love it. Lorenzo's hat-trick again. He is so good. I'm genuinely worried that we're going to lose him at the end of the season. Was Mazepin's offside? I thought he was. That's another first half hat-trick. I might as well only play him 45 minutes a game. Should wager who's going to pick him up. It is going to get to that point, right? I was literally just thinking my head Chelsea as well. Luca's there again. Oh, it should have been 4. Going to lose him for 20 million. Oh, that's going to be so sad. Watching you play with Luca makes me regret starting in the Panorama South. Oh, Joey, how have you missed that? That is a terrible header. They've had one shot and scored that goal. Oh, that's poor from you, Montoya. Very poor. You haven't tracked very well either. Cody's doing your job for you. Just checked Piccoli in that season I was talking about. It was 29, not 34, but he got 20 assists. Oof. Time to start sucking up to Luca, asking to recommend every player you sign. Oh. Just like, please sign a new deal without putting anything in it. I could ask him to sack his agent. Sometimes that works. Penalty! I think I might have been just outside. It's Montoya's first name, Aldo. I think that's just outside. Yeah. Didn't even get to see the free kick either. Alright. I could do the old cheeky thing of setting his asking price at £1,000 and every team just comes in for that. In my Rangers save, Luca had 43 goals in 25 games. I feel sick for using the cheat code. People are going to start having a go at me soon for using Lorenzo Luca as well as the corner routine. You use Luca and the corner routine. Naughty. That season, Malinovsky scored 26 goals from centre midfield. Fucking hell. Give him a 5-year contract with a ridiculously high release clause. Well, it's the release clause is stuck on there. That's the trouble. He's having a storming game. Bring on Madwecki there. Obviously, the corner routine's being used. What's the clause? £20 million, Simsel. To begin with, it was 12 million, and I gave him a new deal at the start of the season, but he insisted on putting the release clause in there again, and it's 20 million. But I think he scored in every single game so far, and the lowest amount of goals he scored in a game in the league is 2. I lost Gavi and Jam because of that. Remember, in the Barcelona rebuild, I could not keep hold of Gavi. Didn't take Luca many games to settle in. Feel like he started scoring hat-tricks after 3 games. He pretty much did, really. Remember when we signed him, we were still using Carlos Vinicius and just using him. He didn't score for a few games, but now, I mean, oh, Demir. Now it's just like hat-trick a game. Luca corner routine, FM players that think the game is real and only managing the Zambian Village League are having breakdowns at the thought. The Zambian Village League. Brilliant. Okay. Eustaquio, we can take him off for Gravenberch. David Proper, we haven't played him for a while. My Serbian regen centre midfielder has actually got his jumping reach up to the heavy heights of 9. Something tells me he's going to struggle in the air. He's 6 foot as well. I don't know how he's so bad. Well, 9 isn't that bad. News at 11, Ipswich owner buys PSV. Imagine, I'll be gutted. What a weird and wonderful rebuild that was. Their right back's having a torrid time against Demir. Just looked up from the stream, my daughter's in her playpen licking my tablet. I'm 6'7" and probably have -12 heading. Are you actually 6'7", Simpson? Striker's 6'5". Christ, I'll be like, tiny meeting you guys. We'll do an Omega League meetup and I'll be like, hi guys. The European Tour's back on, viewers. Remember, anyone here who used to watch when I used to talk about doing the European Tour? I can imagine it being horrendous for you on airplanes because I get uncomfortable and I'm like 6 foot. We still don't have any highly influential players bumping up into that team leaders. Probably would be Noni Madweki and Cody. Sam Johnson as well, and I know. He scored another 3 goals. 16 goals in 6 games so far. I don't know if I need to train him on anything. Like player traits or something. Right, let's try it again. Okay. Just want him to stay at the club. You should untrain shoots of power and get placer shots on him. No, because he's really good with shoots of power. His composure is not that high. And we just seen him boss one in from like 20 yards. Like absolutely slapped it in. Hi Luke, new viewer here. How did you manage to sign the boy Gravenberch? Ajax is always asking for crazy amounts of money. We're in the 3rd season, if that's any reason why. His contract might have been slightly less than when you're trying to, but I don't really know, to be honest. He was just there available that he wanted to sign. £20 million up front, £20 million in the future. Received 92 grand for reaching his target of 15 league goals this season. And we're in October. Mental. That's a bargain, it is indeed. Welcome, KG Gaming. We sold Philip Max, the left back, for like 39 million. So it gave us like a big amount of money to spend. So we signed Lorenzo Pellegrini at left back for £3 million. Great signing because we looked at the difference between the two. Pretty much he's a better player. So we had a little bit of money to spend. £25 million. So we went £20 million up front. £20 million in the future. Got our man. Cost me £55 million to get into Leeds. It's a good signing. Sunday League, I'm that hatchet man in the centre of the park. I'm not good at football, but I can mark a man out of the pitch, out of the match for 90 minutes. Are you picking up Memphis Depay once Chelsea grabs Lorenzo Luca? If only. We won't be able to afford him when you get £20 million. Tiger Tails, good morning to you, sir. How are you? Just seen someone's tactic where they're Haaland at United but still got 154 goals in a season. That's crazy. Froze for a little bit there, didn't it? Okay, right. So. Oh, Lorenzo, slightly struggling, are we? We are going to go... Oh! Set pieces, penalties. Take Sam Johnson off. Probably Lorenzo higher. Set piece takers. So Lorenzo's down at 13. I thought it was higher than that. So yeah, Chelly's probably the better player to take free take free kicks. Why is Sam Johnson on pens? Well, last season somebody said they pay me £10 for every Sam Johnson goal. So he scored 3. So I won 30 quid. Worth it. He's got 2 from corners, 1 penalty. 10 composure can scares me on penalties. That's the only reason why I think Lorenzo Luca on penalties, but the rest he's fine. Okay, so need to make sure from here down that we don't have to worry about them. Gravenberch in that role, Chelly in that role, Koulibaly in that role, Zeisiger there, Biscagli there, and then next match only change that to centre defender because that's what he wants as a promise. Then I think we're good. Rich Stars don't play. He hasn't been really good for us, to be fair, so we haven't really used him. Way to steal the best player midfielder in the Eredivisie. Best player, I'd say. But yeah, did really well. Remember, if Sam Johnson gets to 801 by the end of the save, I'll give you £801. What's he on now? 5. He scored at the start of the season as well, didn't he? God, not a lot to go. 796 goals to go, Sam Johnson. Right, this is quite an important game because we want to make sure we guarantee ourselves Europa League. Liverpool beating Atletico Madrid is not a bad thing for us at all as well. Manny scores within 5 minutes. Montoya's having a good game, that's good. The youngster. Ed, how did it go, mate? The shopping has arrived. Get in. About time, Vade. About time, mate. Luke at the back post can whip in across. Demir. Anel. Oh, can't play with his back to the goal. Who's in there? Nobody. Koulibaly. Oh, why didn't you hit it? Should have spiked that. Get it across. Get it across. Lorenzo! Come on, he's done it again. God, that took ages. Flake, thank you very much for the follow. Does it bug you when people can't look past fan loyalties when judging player ability? Yeah, I think that the one thing that bugs me as a content creator is viewers' fan loyalties. They don't realise that this is like just a game and just like a video. For instance, like the amount of people. Like, do you know what? I'm absolutely fine with people who will like write like a funny comment about like if I like the Benfica rebuild, they all want me to do Porto, they all want me to do Sporting. But the worst ones is like if I wear, say, my sporting shirt. Oh, I turned it off after 2 seconds as soon as I seen your shirt. It's like, oh, get over it. For fuck's sake. Just signed Uriel Celli for 1890 München in the third tier of German football. How well do you think you'd do? Oh my god, he's gonna be class for you. Watch this. That's exactly what he's gonna do for you. Uriel Celli, right on cue. There you go, my friend. Absolutely unbelievable. There should be a rule for streamers that buying Luca or Adiemi or Sesko is cheating. Pretty much. Or using the corner tactic. People really do that? Oh, absolutely. The amount of comments I've had because I'm wearing a certain shirt that they turn off the video. It's like, grow up. Fucking hell. Why is it all like ropey? Oh my god. Yusuf, what a go. Morning LPS, how are you, mate? I have that, to be fair. I really struggled selling Leeds players even when they were ridiculous bids, like selling Dallas for £40 million to Newcastle. Didn't want to because I love him, but that money for a 31-year-old, yeah, that's just ridiculous. Now, I get that every time I don't see you in a PSG shirt with Pulisic 9 on the back, I just feel like I'm closing the stream. Be the same kids who put ratio on Twitter. It's annoying, isn't it? You'd probably be sacked without the corner tag. That's true, Mark. In all honesty, it saved my bacon. When I stream, the comments I hate are the ones that tell me to play the game. Like, you should only sign Uruguayan players. Let me enjoy the game, man. I hate it. Yeah, I always get that. And it's like, do you know what? I don't mind the comments, but it's starting to get annoying now on rebuilds where people go, oh, can you do my local club? Like, the reason why I do the big clubs is because they get views. As soon as I do a smaller club, they don't get as big of views anymore. Because it's not a click-worthy team, is it? But when you're asking me to do, I don't know, Tranmere Rovers. Tranmere Rovers is a bad example because they used to be quite good, to be fair. Well, Bath City is one that I always remember. Can you do my local team, Bath City? Do it over 10 years. You do realise these take me 10 to 12 hours per rebuild to do. I ain't going to do a 10-year one, which is going to take me 20 hours to 24 hours to do for fuck all views. Can you do a Zambian village side? Exactly. It's annoying. Like, I get people want me to do their local team, but at the same time, it's just like, you need to understand the work that goes into these outside of what you actually see. It's not just, oh yeah, I'll just do a 10-hour one. And that'll just, it'd only take an hour instead of half an hour to record. No, these take like 10 to 12 hours. It's like the amount of people who ask for my dad to do it instead. One, my dad doesn't live with me. He doesn't have the game. He doesn't have a PC. He doesn't really know how to play Football Manager. And if it takes me 10 to 12 hours to do it, and I know how to play the game, I do this for a living, imagine how long it's going to take him to do it. It's just not possible. I don't get it when people who are like using first season transfers as cheating. That's another stupid one. Like a real life manager would take over on a board except his switch. Would be like, you can't buy any players till January because it's cheating. Exactly. I only ever do that if I'm doing tactic tests. Where I stop the transfers first season. Because I'm not going to do any transfers myself. So I make sure no other teams do any transfers as well. Then obviously you can't help whatever happens in January. Lorenzo's in again. And he fires it in. Shoots with power. That's why we're not taking it off him. Wait. When are you going to do a rebuild a nation of my country, Gibraltar? That's exactly that's it. Should get him a PC and does one rebuild a year. It would take him the whole year to do it. Morning, Jace. How are you, mate? Been here for over an hour, but couldn't type as I got a few letters on the keyboard that are not typing, so I had to go in my Discord, copy and paste the letters I can't type. So here I am eventually typing. That is commitment at its finest, Jace. Unbelievable. Have you ever considered managing a tier in Poland, often named the 8th Champions League? Just a one off your dad doing an FM rebuild is slowly growing older as it takes 11 years to get through a season. Is the video the world needs. Imagine that. He starts off at FM 2022, finishes FM 24. Does your dad watch rebuilds on YouTube? Yes, he watches them back, yeah. Oh, he makes some subs. Yeah, he watches them back and then he always looks at the comments and checks the comments. So always be nice. You can be horrible as you like to me, but always be nice to dad. We'll put Mazepus there, why not? No, I'll tell you what we'll do. You steak wheel, there. Dad would set up the team, go on holiday and forget to keep the tactics. Not that I've done that or anything. Yeah, or he just... imagine, I can't let him do it because he'd just be too good. And it would show me up. Let Poss enter the Champions League in 5 years is easy for you, surely, Luke. Exactly. I'm all for doing, like, the challenging ones. But not right yet. I think, oh, this morning, the poll came out. Patreon members. For a South American team. So many people have been asking for South American. What have I done there? There we go. So many people have been asking for South American. So, we're going to do a South American team. Santos, Sao Paulo, I think it's Independiente, and Gremio is the 4 teams. Big fan, Luke, keeping me company as I'm sat deciding my next career move. Nice one, Fuel. What's the options? Do you reckon Armada's going to be worse next year on FM? Feel like they rate the MLS relatively poorly. Yeah, I think so. Like Brenner's is like, he's okay this year. But whether he'll be good next year is the problem. Oh, yes, Luca. Oh, I should have scored. From what I've seen in some FM forums, taking a team from Vanarama South to the Champions League in 3 seasons is pretty straightforward. In 3 seasons. Oh, Luca scored from corners again, viewers. Your dad is such a nice man, I would not understand people being mean to him. I love it when he joins you. Yeah, people are just idiots though, aren't they? Like, I've never done anything wrong to people and they're still horrible to me. Brennan's just good this year, I think. Yeah, I think so. Santos Road to Neymar 2.0. Yeah, that's on Patreon. If anybody wants to sign up for the Patreon £3 tier or above, you can vote for future rebuilds. I'm putting up like weekly polls at the minute. So, options are stay self-employed or take a full-time position I've been offered. Much like you, I'd imagine enjoy running my own time, but I think I need stability of a full-time. I'm a software engineer. Money, of course, is safety and money. It's whatever you kind of consider to be the priority, really, I guess. But yeah, having a boss can be alright. Obviously, you get like holiday payments and pensions are always good. That's something that I'm going to miss out on now. Luca got a hat-trick. What a shock. You should buy Onuachu and pair him with Luca. The combined length of 4 meters. Oh. Greetings from Finland. Trying to rebuild finished UEFA Champions League winning team, but the league rules make it different. Difficult. I thought you were trying to suggest me to do a rebuild then with a Finnish team, and I was just like, is this guy taking the piss because he's just had our conversation, or is he being serious? But good luck, my friend, and welcome. Welcome to the stream. With more COVID restrictions impending, security seems more attractive, but it has to be right for you at the moment. I agree with what Wilson just said there. How do you manage to get so much of Lucas? What tactics do you use? Can you show me real quick? I can. Luca's going to have more hat-tricks than Messi, Ronaldo combined by the end of the season. It's mental, right? Absolutely mental. It's very simple, viewers. He attacks the near post from corners with our corner routine. He's only an advanced forward. We're not even using a target forward. But occasionally we cross the ball into him. I think our fullbacks have cross more often, obviously, on there. Because they're fullback on attack. And this side doesn't even have crossing. He's just really good. He's just a really good player. I might change that training. Recovery. Set pieces. And yeah, match tactics. We'll leave it on match tactics. Oh, major updates from Football Manager. Reach the change list below. Alright, let's see, shall we? 22.2 is out. Stability and technical. Stability and crash fixes. Match engine. Near post corners made less effective. They've nerfed their near post corners. Various fixes in different areas to defending. Teams keeping possession too well and inflating possession stats at realistic levels. Fixed goalkeepers not being marked during attacking set pieces. Tweaks to throw-ins. Throw-ins are overpowered as well. Number of other improvements to overall match engine. It's all good because this game started on the 21.1. So I can still abuse it. It's great news for the game because it makes it obviously less nerfed. But really annoying for the tactic video I've done. Has anyone tried fire post corners? Fire post corners are supposed to be really good. So that is mental, right? New item, no longer incorrect stakes player wants to join club because they're a bigger club when they are not a bigger club. I want to change the thing where you offer them a contract and they want to improve the position that they're joining. That's really annoying. When does it come into play? It's happening. There's loads on it, so I'm just trying to scan through and find anything. More realistic job security pressure for newly appointed international managers. Improvements to loan demands and negotiations, because that's annoying, right? When they ask you for like £2.5 million a month. Logic where to stop players complaining about lack of playing time despite starting nearly every game. Improved distribution of new gens in inactive nations. Tweaks to the rate of older players' decline. That'll be good if it's slower. And tweaks to the rate of young players' development. Near post corners nerfed. Shit. Just gonna tweet out, viewers. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Welcome new people coming in, by the way. Did you say you have to start a new game for these to take place? Yes. So if you've already got a game that started on the 21.1, you should be absolutely fine for using near post stuff and everything like that. I just started my 18-19 Munich save about an hour ago and just scored 2 goals in the same match from a corner. Yeah, because it wouldn't have took place by then. How can MLS players be rated high though when MLS clubs have not won their Champions League ever since Britney Spears sung "Hit Me Baby One More Time"? This year my near post corners are much worse than what they were in the past 2 years already. Really? Luke, don't close the game. Near post corners will be yours forever. It's fine because it's on that database, which should be good. Going forward for rebuilds though is going to be more difficult. How am I going to succeed now? It says it's save game compatible. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe it will. Oh dear. Time to leave the PC on for the rest of my life then. Just turn the update off, yeah. Now we'll play it as it is. Oh, that's a shame. Tweet to throw-ins. See, I didn't use the throw-ins. I could have used the throw-ins if I wanted to. 9.9 in training as well. The guy's a monster. He's not anymore a monster, but still. We need a 100-goal season from Luca before FM kill our fun. What will be hilarious, we'll turn the PC off and do the update once he's sold. And then whoever he goes to is going to be bollocks. That'll be fun. Groningen. Oh, they're third. They're doing alright. Ajax have finally dropped some points. They've drew a game. Might as well let Luca go for 20 million now. Yeah. New to the channel, can I have a look at your squad? You can see it in a sec when we start picking our team. Only database changes needs a new save game. That's like that since forever. Yeah, so I think so. It's not going to work anymore. Never mind. Fine in for the database changes. Right, so there's a gap after this, so we don't have to worry about too much resting players if they are struggling. Do I want to play Joey? No. I think we keep Ryan Gravenberch. Well, actually, do that or do that. I'm quite happy with that. And then we go next match only. We change him to centre defender, and we should be fine. Now it looks like he's got a knock. He just needs resting. So there's an international break after this. I don't mind playing him. I did indeed. Major update. They've nerfed the corners. Time to cry. Come on then, Groningen. Big game. Is Adam Plozek any good? My scout just recommended him, but I haven't used him this season. His attributes look good. Overused NL. Time for a rest. Story of my life, that is. Long throw. That won't work anymore. Gravenberch. Back post. Mudweki. We found a new meta. Back post. Why you got one tactic, Luke? You should have 3 familiarity reasons. But when the one tactic works, Jace, you don't need it. Man United drew Villa in the 3rd round. We always get difficult rounds, don't we? Like, Man City just gets somebody terrible every single time. What do you make of Ryan Lowe? About to join Preston. No! Is he actually? Are we losing Ryan Lowe? I'll be gutted if he leaves Argyle. Why would you when we're doing so well? Massive risk. Oh, Ryan Gravenberch's first goal for us. Come on. About to be announced today. Oh, I'm going to be gutted. That's annoying. Gravenberch in the Mazzala. Something to think about. Here, my Plomovian friends talking about it. Oh, he had to get injured, didn't he? Of course he did, Rob. Of course he did. If he goes, who would you want to replace him? It's so hard to get players down here. Love that they kept Christian Eriksen in the game. Well, he can still play, can he? I think he just needs to leave Italy and he's still able to play. He is so shot free. Imagine that. Can't be awful. Or Carrick, yeah, could get Carrick. I would not put it past Argyle getting Carrick. Steve Bruce. Oh, I'm so annoyed if he leaves. That's a double whammy. Near post corners and Ryan Lowe leaving. Oh, he's building something here as well. What is he doing leaving? Money, I reckon. Thing is, Argyle fans remember this, like Ian Holloway. Ian Holloway, we are 4th in the league. He didn't get backed as much as Ryan Lowe, and he left. It would be so annoying. But playing such good football this year. Kamara and Ryan Hardy are championship level footballers all day long. I remember when we signed Ryan Hardy from Blackpool for League 2, and I spoke to a Blackpool fan, and he said Ryan Hardy's no good in League 1. He might do alright in League 2. And he's amazing now. Preston is the Dubai of the North. Oh, that's so annoying. 2-0 up. Okay, Joey for your Steak Creole. Sangari for Koulibaly. Then... oh, we don't have a right left back on the bench. Go Montoya. Oh, we've made all subs. Forgot about that. Never mind then. Ian Holloway is free. I would take him, but I don't think he'd come back to us. My dad ran into Ian Holloway in a hotel when Plymouth were playing Barnsley. He went into great detail about how painful passing kidney stones was. Oh, I'm with him on that. I've passed 2 kidney stones. Well, at 2 separate occasions I had kidney stones. It's horrendous. Get your dad to apply for the role? Maybe I should go for the role. Dad is my assistant. But Skagley? Oh. Hardy the ex-Rangers lad. Yes. He's doing very well. I think he went to Blackpool after Rangers. And then we signed him on loan and then got him on a permanent. But yeah, he's been really good for us. Sangari, Eustachio, Madueke. Oh. I'm going to be so gutted if he leaves. Send them your near post-quarter routine. What a double whammy for Omega Luke this morning. Did Plymouth already fire you? They did. Separate patrons or viewers can fund coaching courses for you. I've got a Patreon. Oh, he's off. Luke hasn't scored this game yet. That's all I'm saying. Since this came out. At the hotel I worked at, we used to host the Prem teams on away days. Had some amazing memories of meeting players and managers. That's class. Liam, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Kidney stones is probably my greatest fear in life. Never heard a good thing about them. It is the most pain I've ever had. I've had it twice. Easily the most pain I've ever had in my life. Ajax plays later against Heracles. So that's going to be an interesting game. Heracles are doing okay. Good win. We roll, we move. How the hell Gravenberch left Ajax PSV? No idea, my friend. But we've got him. Fellow Plomovian had no idea this whole time. Well, there you go. What do you reckon, Liam? Is he gone? Are we gutted? 4 weeks. That's cost me, innit? Worst pain I've known is getting hiccups whilst I had broken ribs. Ooh. Gravenberch goal and assist for the mighty Eindhoven. Appendicitis was the worst for me. I honestly thought I was dying. I thought I was dying with kidney stones. Really did think I was dying. Have they played yet? 1-4-1. Damn. FM20 it was, Jace. Right, viewers. We're going to leave it there. Bosh. Let's change to just chatting. Who is live for us to raid? Oh, perfect! We can raid second yellow card and return the favour. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, viewers, thank you very much for joining me today. I know it's been a different day, but you still come up trumps and made this a very good one. Obviously, we're not live tomorrow now. I've got the funeral tomorrow. That's the reason why we streamed today. And instead, that was today. Friday is going to be the stream. Then, of course, Saturday, Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be the next time you can find me. So if you haven't done so already, drop a follow. That'd be great. And video out tomorrow. Today is a day off. We've got Facebook video if you want to watch that. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for making this a great stream. I'm gutted, but still, we move. And I'll see you on Friday for another one. Bye-bye.